What you're thinking is where you're going to go, which is one of the reasons why I'm teaching you guys this science so you can create your back door. This is one of your back doors out of here, okay? If you are thinking on your significant other when you're astral practicing, that's probably where you're going to go. And that's not where I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get you up off of here and up out of here. Now, a lot of people wind up trapped in this realm because when they cross over and make their transition and so-called die, a lot of them have the wrong thoughts in mind at the time that they die. So they wind up bouncing around here because I'm worried about my husband, I'm worried about my children, I'm worried about my job, and oh, my God, my check, and what about the rent? And when you come out of your body, you're stuck in all this low stuff because that's where your focus was, as opposed to trying to get out of here. Keep your mind calm and serene. The clothes must be loose. Start kind of putting your mind and involve it in what you would like to experience when you're out of here, like, you know, the star system or, you know, what's going on the moon or, you know, what's out there or whatever the case may be. Some people are going to just be content to step out and look at their body and get back in and say, oh, I did it. They may not be comfortable going anywhere just yet. Know this also. For those of you that have failed to do the work and amplify your frequency and clean up your stinking thinking, you're going to also attract to you consciousness that is similar in frequency and resonance and nature to your own. So if you are low chakra energy, you're going to attract that, and that's where you might find yourself feeling like you're assaulted or being hit on or something like that. And one of the things you're going to have to do if you feel like you're being attacked is to step up and raise, kind of do like Neo in the Matrix, Superman in the movie, or Hancock in the movie, and just step up off the planet and just launch. And then you're up and out of here. That's kind of how it goes. You don't want to be destructive in your thoughts. You don't want to be jealous in your thoughts, nosy in your thoughts, chaotic in your thinking, and have your mind locked down on care. And the word care means worry, anxiety, and stress. That's why I never tell people to be careful, because I don't want you to be full of anxiety, worry, and stress. I want you to be carefree or careless. Now, in the event, before I give you the science, I think there's something else I was supposed to say, but it just slipped my mind. And it was obviously important, but maybe not important enough if it, in fact, slipped my mind. This is what you're going to do. There are two ways to do it. I'm going to give you the way that is easiest and most successful for me. And then I'm going to give you the other way that other people use. Now, once you've had a sufficient amount of quickening and your energy is revitalized and charged up, and you're going to clean up your thinking, you are going to either sit or lay down comfortably where you will not be disturbed by phones, doors, spouses, children, whatever, noises and things that are going to distract you for a minimum of 20 minutes, maximum of 30 minutes. So it might be better to do it at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning when things are not that noisy, busy, and chaotic. Unless your house is that crazy at that hour. While you are breathing deeply, you're going to be breathing, and many of you, if you've been doing these sounds, every time you're doing these sounds, you are getting control of your breathing because you breathe in a deep breath, and then you do out the sound do. When you breathe in a deep breath, you do out the sound re. So you should have more control of your breathing by now if you've been doing what I've asked you to do. You're going to be breathing deeply, and you're going to start relaxing your entire body, and you're going to have all tension flow out from your toes first, and you are going to work this flow of tension out of your body from your toes up through your head while your eyes are closed. You're going to feel the tension go out of your toes, out of your feet, out of your ankles, out of your legs, out of your knees, out of your thighs, out of your hips, out of your abdomen, out of your chest, out of your shoulders, out of your arms, out of your elbows, out of your fingertips, out of your arms, out of your elbows, out of your shoulders, out of your back, out of your neck. You're going to feel the energy come out of your head. The tension come out. As you release this tension, and your entire body is relaxed, I want you to get where while your eyes are closed, you can clearly see everything in the room around you beginning to manifest from where you're laying, from whatever you're laying on or sitting on. You're going to begin to see that in every detail while your eyes are closed. Now, this is not super easy for people that are not visual. Unfortunately, I am visual, so this is what works for me. Now, if you cannot imagine all of the details around you, just keep practicing. If you have to, open your eyes and look, and then close your eyes and do it again. Open your eyes and look, close your eyes and do it again. Now, pretty soon, you won't be imagining anymore what's going on. You're going to actually be looking at these things while your eyes are closed. And that's going to be the first step at working with your astral vessel. Now, you should start to feel numbness moving up your body. Your body should start to feel kind of numb, and the numbing sensation is going to take place because your bodies are separating. Your astral body is beginning to separate from your physical body. And at that point, you're not going to have any desire to move. Now, for me, it's kind of like unsnapping. I don't know how many people have ever had a leather jacket that had snaps on it, or something that had snaps on it, or a purse with snaps, and then you snap it open, it's like pop. For me, it's like a snapping or popping away at the connection, feet, knees, hands, elbows. I feel this snap, 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 pop, pop, pop for me. And then I just get up, sit up, and get out of the physical body, and I'm out. And that's how it's done for me. Now, for those individuals that can't separate their bodies in that snapping fashion, some of you, when you get this numbness going on, your astral body is going to rush up out of your physical body. And you might notice it. You may have a feeling of a rush of air or energy coming through your pineal or through your solar plexus down near and above your navel area. That's just the astral body leaving out. I have not been able to come out through the solar plexus or the pineal. I just get out of the whole vessel all at once. But for those individuals that do that, I want you to be aware of this. If you find a rush of energy and you rush out of your body as opposed to just getting up out of your body, and it's going to be different for different people, you may look down from your astral vessel and notice that you are up on the ceiling looking down at your body. For many people, you're going to get that so-called fear of God thing going on, that awestruck feeling like, and when you get that, for some of you, you're going to slam back down into your body, and that can be very painful. So I'm warning you in advance to, kind of be aware that, okay, I'm out of the body. So that if you are up on the ceiling looking down, so you don't slam back in, because that can kind of hurt. When you do this, then you can go from there wherever you will to go. You can just keep flying right out through the ceiling and right out up into space, up through the clouds, up through the planets, or whatever the case may be, and then you can come back when you're done. But I would highly recommend that everyone avoid that nosy, busybody bull that low-energy people get on trying to see, man, I think they're gay, I want to go see. I think it ain't your business. You do you and focus on your energy and your business, which is creating your back door out of here and knowing that you have a back way out of here. Otherwise, you can find yourself, if you don't learn about these back ways out of here, you can find yourself wandering around here trying to find a body to come back in. And I highly recommend that melanin-rich people not come back. if we can't clean this mess up, that's why I'm saying we want to protect these children, because if we are not able to secure the planet for children, who, in my observation, are major targets for people that are not sane, that are straight crazy, psychopathic, sociopathic, bloodletting numbskulls out here that need to just die and disappear out of the whole world. They're destroying children, which destroys the world. You need to understand this. Everyone, if we cannot fix this planet and make it a safe place for children to be, you need to comprehend that if you find yourself, for whatever reason, not being able to get your back door out of here and having to come back through here and reincarnate again, you are going to have to come back as a child. And you better hope that you don't wind up coming through some cannibal family, some ritual-killing family, some it's a part of our religious books that, you know, it's okay to have sex with children. That's okay to have sex. It's not okay to have sex with no child. I disagree. You know, but there are a lot of different religious belief systems that not only is it okay, it's normal, it is the culture. They start very little, doing major damage to these children. Some of these children do not live beyond very young age. You have people in South Africa, brothers, that have been told that having sex with virgins will cure AIDS. And their thing is, well, I know this baby was just born a couple of hours ago, so I know this is a virgin. Are you kidding me? Grown women, sisters, grown women, brothers are hung for the most part. Adult females have trouble dealing with a lot of that stuff that brothers are toting around here. That kind of stuff has no business being anywhere near any kind of child. A lot of women can't deal with it. Some sisters run around here bow-legged because of the brothers they're dealing with. I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm not trying to trip anybody out, but if we can't clean up this mess, there is no guarantee what gateway portal you're going to come back through here as a child and you may not make it, because we're in a world now that don't give a dang blang wang about children. Even Child Protective Services doesn't care about children, in my opinion, because too many of them get murdered, raped, molested, physically abused, sexually abused, emotionally abused, just because they're in the system. And some of them, you know, some children are happy little people. The system comes and takes them away from their parents for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The children come back all crazy because you don't have any idea what happened to them in these places. Some of these places, the foster parents become foster parents and adoptive parents just to molest children. That's why they get in the business. Some of them are just in it for checks. They don't care nothing about the children. And some of them, the parents aren't molesting you, but other foster children in the home are molesting the children. So I'm saying this to say, we better clean up this mess or find a way out of here to not have to come back here, because it is not safe for any child. I don't care what color the child is, what ethnic group the child is in. The children are not safe in the world anymore, and I personally have a major problem with it. I don't like it. And we all came here as, well, unless you're some lab-created critter or some other Borg, cyborg or something. Most of us came here through a womb with a navel, have belly buttons, came here as children from a mother. And you better hope she wasn't psychopathic and crazy or hated your father so much that every time she looks at you, she sees him, so you go through hell because she hates your father. Or children whose mothers miss the father, like this one brother had a child with a European female, and he was with the sister, and then he broke up with her, and he, you know, left the home, and the child, of course, stayed with the mother, and eventually the child started acting up in school and acting out in school. I think he's like junior high age. And the father came over one day to, you know, see what was going on, and I think he went to take a shower and lay down or something for a while, and when he pulled the covers back, you know, his son's underwear were in the goddamn covers in the bed. So the mother had been having sex with the son because the father's not there. Now, of course, what can he do? There's nothing he can do. Melanin rich people can't hardly get our own children from the system when they come and take them from the mother for whatever reason. If you are a brother, you can really give it up